In response,
hello and welcome to the day.
Thank you for spending your time with us.
I'm Jake.
I'm Joel. Welcome back to another episode of Jake and Joel Are Weekly.
This is our weekly episode. It comes on Monday.
This is our weekly episode. This week we've got a little review of a new product, a new creator of product called Nighthawk Counters. They create specialized custom counters for keeping track of life, total, poison counters. You know, really anything you need to keep track of, they'll help you keep track of it.
Yeah, they sent us a padded envelope full of some stuff. We're gonna open it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna show you what it looks like on the camera, and if you stick around, you might like the video and get hyped.
That might be your experience as a person. Here we go. So, Nighthawk Counters reached out to me and asked if we would review their product. I said, yes, but you can't pay us, and we're going to be honest. They sent us this in this nice padded envelope. I want you to look at this picture, though. This is what their packaging actually looks like. So it looks like it comes in a nice little thick top-down loader with their branded card behind it.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it comes nice and protected. Got a little custom treasure token there with all their little counters. Looks pretty cool.
It's attractive.
So they sent us these. I'm just going to kind of hand these out. Here you go. Crack them open. They're made of metal and plastic and wood. I'm going to very clearly show that I don't know anything about what I'm about to talk about because I couldn't name what this stuff is made out of.
Now these are cool.
I've got this one that's a island water symbol, like from Magic, and it rotates very nicely, very easily around the wooden dial there that's got what looks like laser cut numbers in there. It's got a magnet. That's how it moves so freely. Because one other cool thing, you'll notice that this one's got numbers up to 20. This is 1 through 20. On the back is 20 through 40. And this little sucker comes right the heck off and pops onto the other side, like so.
Yeah, this one here, if you look in the middle, you'll see as you adjust your life total, it appears right in the middle of these flames. I think it's really neat because we've seen some people make these, make little handmade things.
Yeah, absolutely.
A friend of ours got us some very cool custom EDH boxes at one time for his wedding gift.
Yeah.
And it's very neat to have. You know, I feel like EDH players are gonna like these the most.
Right, and so that's gonna kind of be my my take on these. So positive, negatives. Positives, very cool, very flashy, very EDH minded. This is the same kind of one where this part comes off and it attaches to the back for when you're over 20.
So say you're at 94, you would have had to gain a lot of life, but do you see how it's at 94 there and it changes? Look, this is if you're at 14.
Jake is amazed by the counterparts of these counters.
No, but this is a very cool...
Like a Spartan helmet.
Yeah, it's a cool little Spartan helmet.
Gladiator helmet, probably.
Wait, no, I'm going to say what I don't like about this.
But yeah, that's what I was in the middle of. Okay, so very cool for EDH. Look, EDH to me is all about pimping and all about flashing.
And these
it's
are
all
pimping
about
and flashing.
Strolling. It's all about whipping out that cane and being like, "What up, Saint?
This comes off.
How you doing?"
This comes off, and it's magnetized.
Nice.
So this isn't. We're not breaking this here. There's a little magnet right in the middle.
It's all about EDH. Is all about pimping, strolling,
yeah,
popping and locking. You know what I'm talking about. And these things, dog. Look, if I'm playing a deck with black in it, that is pimping and strolling right there, dude. That's like, hey,
like that.
I'm at 34. Let me pimp on down. Let me pimp on down to 23.
Yeah.
Because you just hit me for some life
total.
I
need to not look over at our reference
screen.
Sorry,
our monitor's over there. Yeah, but we want to make sure that they're getting a good shot of that.
We do.
Like, I mean, look
we
at
want
that. That's pretty rad. Okay, so for EDH, I would definitely use this. You're at a home game. If you go, what life total am I at? The cat ran across the table and knocked everything like crazy. You just make something up and keep going. Now, I wouldn't play these at a tournament. No. I will say that.
Easily. That's what I was going to say.
At a tournament, there is no replacement for a pad and a pen.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was going to say. I don't have to say it. Yeah, when a judge comes by and you're in an important tournament, a GP, a PTQ, or a Pro Tour, which we're not on ever, they're going to take whoever has the notepad there.
Absolutely.
As, oh, well, this person has been keeping track.
Absolutely.
They're not going to trust an adjustable life counter. But guys,
that's not who these are for.
I don't think so.
These are for the kitchen table player to be like, "Yo, what up?" I would,
because their friends are going to be like,
Friday
"Holy
Night
shit,
Magic,
man, where'd you get that?"
Unless your LGS is a bunch of tryhards who like go up there to win on Friday Night Magic, I could see using this at like we go to a lot of Two-Headed Giant pre-release events. Yeah. I could see using it for that.
Because a lot of people in those tournaments, this is no different. This is like a very flashy dice.
Yeah, it's like a 20-sided die. Yeah. And we play so many people at our local game store who will just put a 20-sided die on there, and that's how they keep track.
That's sexy, man.
I mean, honestly, most of the time, we're the ones that are tryhards up there with our pen and pad, trying to keep track of everything.
Nothing replaces the pad.
Nothing replaces the pad.
It just doesn't. But from a cool, creative, tabletop, EDH, casual, hanging with your buds. Yeah. I think I
made, cool looking, very nice. I love
the craftsmanship.
This has got heft to it. This is not just some light dinky thing. And you can swap your little life total over to the other side if you need above 40.
Yeah. Very, very neat.
Okay, so Nighthawk Counters also has a Kickstarter that they wanted us to take a look at. So let's take a look at the Kickstarter.
Okay, so they're $1,500 on their way to their goal of $3,900. Mm-hmm. And I think that does speak to the quality of these. Because
Absolutely.
If these were chintzy, if these were cheap, no one would be pledging any money. And
right.
We've held them in our hands. They feel cool. There's obviously good craftsmanship here.
So also on there, and I'll throw some of these pictures up as we're talking, also on there, they've got this thing called the Simple Spinner. Now, the Simple Spinner looks like it takes the place of a standard D6 for marking +1/+1 counters, -1/-1 counters, whatever you want to do. Okay. It also looks like they've got a white top, so you could just write -1/-1 on there, +1/+1, and have a counter that you use for all of that kind of stuff. So, oh, wait, it actually says dry erase friendly. I should probably do a little research before I get into this. So that's awesome. Dry erase friendly, simple spinner, simple 0 to 9 counter.
Guys, just
fully pimp out your EDH deck.
Go over to Nighthawk
Counters. You're
just
gonna want to check this out.
Check out Nighthawk Counters. Look at their Kickstarter. Do a little bit of scrolling.
Yeah, see if you want to contribute to them.
If you're sitting on the couch right now and you're just like, man, I've just got Twitch on in the background and I'm just kind of sitting on my phone watching your video because I'm multitasking. I can't just do one thing. One thing isn't enough for me.
They're watching and touching themselves to you.
Just go check out the Kickstarter. See if it's something you're into.
You should go check it out. Absolutely.
I do like it.
I think these are very cool.
I was ready to not like it.
That is my bottom opinion. I go in neutral. Jake is always ready to not like it. I go in neutral. I have decided that I like these. I've already told you how I would use them and how I would not use them. But like I said, I think there's a time and place for everything.
Yeah. Regarding going in and not liking it, it's better to go in and kill it and not have to than not kill it and have to.
Absolutely. You know? I will be using this one for my mono black EDH deck.
And I will likely be using maybe this.
The flame one?
Yeah, I really like the flame one. I think the flame one is cool.
Right. Guys, thank you for watching our video about Nighthawk Counters. Go check out their Kickstarter. The link is down in the description below. What we're going to do now is we are going to give away 2 of these little counters, the Experience one and the little Gladiator helmet.
Yes.
Jake, what do they need to comment down below to win this?
I would say what they need to comment is, I only got 10 fingers. Give me them counters.
So what we want you to do is go down into the description and comment, I only got 10 fingers. Better give me them counters.
Better give me them counters. And
we're going to pick 2 winners.
I don't want it to say, I have only got 2 fingers. I want it to say, I've only got 2 fingers.
This sentence exactly. Jake, say it one more time.
Here it is. I only got 10 fingers. Better give me them counters.
Comment down below. We're going to randomly pick 2 winners, and we'll send these out to you.
Top
courtesy
2.
of Nighthawk Counters. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you look at our description below. Our sponsors are down there. Quiet Speculation for Finance. Red Deck Wins for our shirt.
Yes, if you want to hear me rant about financial stuff and how I'm bummed out about all these sets being printed, go check out QS.
QS has got a lot of content
we have
over there.
exclusive videos
Articles,
over there.
videos, everything you could
They
want.
are great.
Podcasts, fantastic. You got to subscribe. It is behind a paywall over there.
The people are great.
Yeah, but definitely I would subscribe. I have been subscribed. I was a subscriber before we were working with them. You definitely want to go check that out.
They have
a link
software
to
that
subscribe
lets
is
you
down there.
it lets you identify how much your cards are worth without having to
The Ion
look
Core
them up.
software is very, very cool.
So it's great stuff. Go check them out if you haven't heard of them. Quiet Speculation.
But that's enough paying the bills. Check out our video next week. I think we got a deck tech coming at you next week. We'll catch you then. Until then, I am tapped out.
And I am
An abacus.
walking through.
You're an abacus.
I am stuck in a deck box. And I don't know when it's going to be opened again, but thankfully they poked some holes in the top of it.
Put some grass in a stick.
I think I'm a caterpillar.
Yeah. Maybe you need to enter your cocoon.
And if they put a mantis in there, I'm going to get ripped in half.
That's how it goes. See you next week.